Commissioner Juneja.
Present.
I am the District 3 Commissioner and I am present. Commissioner UYTINGCO.
Present.
District 5 is vacant. Commissioner Somawar.
Present.
Thank you. Commissioner Sriram. All right. Commissioner Escobar.
Present.
Commissioner Singh is on vacation. Commissioner Lee. All right. Commissioner Ghosh.
Present.
Thank you. All right, let's move on to the next section of our agenda, which is the land acknowledgement. We would like to take a moment to recognize that while we gather at the city of San Jose, we are gathered on the ethno-historic tribal territory of the Thamian Ohlone-speaking tribal groups, some of whom were direct ancestors to the lineages in the Muwekma Ohlone tribe. The present-day Muwekma Ohlone tribe is comprised of all the known surviving American Indian lineages aboriginal to the San Francisco Bay region, who trace their ancestry through the missions Dolores, Santa Clara, and San Jose. We, the San Jose Youth Commission, recognize the importance of this land acknowledgement to the indigenous Muwekma Ohlone people of this region. We also recognize that the ancestors of the Muwekma Ohlone constructed and maintained the 3 Bay Area missions. We pause for this land acknowledgement as a way of showing respect and countering the narratives and practices that erase Indigenous peoples' history and culture, and towards inviting and honoring the truth. At this time, are there any motions to amend the agenda?
Yes, Commissioner Ghosh, I motion to move the newsletter discussion to be the first item in the discussion section.
Are there any seconds?
Commissioner Juneja, I second that.
All in favor, please say aye.
Aye. Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, please say nay. Any abstentions? Then with that, the motion unanimously passes to move the discussion of the newsletter to the first thing on our discussion section of our agenda. Up next, we have public record. Since we have not received any correspondence for the commission, we will be moving on to the third agenda item, which is open forum. At this time, if any members of the audience would like to speak, please raise their hand now. 2 minutes will be given to you for speaking time, and this is usually a place for you to speak if there is a topic not on the agenda being addressed today. Yes, Ritvik.
Yeah, on behalf of the District 9 Youth Commission, I'd like to propose something to the panel.
I'm sorry, you'd like to propose what now?
So the Honorable City Council should consider implementing more electric car chargers into our city's infrastructure. As such, we will implement car chargers into public spaces like parks, rest stops, or other public places, we would encourage the usage of these chargers by lowering either fares or fees or making them free overall. And we can possibly make them, we can possibly eliminate budget offset to these chargers by making them self-sustainable with solar panels.
Sorry to interrupt, but I think that's already on the agenda. So
sorry about that.
Yeah,
that's okay. I see one. Thank you. We will make sure that you present when the agenda item comes up.
Thank you.
I see that Blair Beekman also has their hand raised, so if somebody could unmute them.
Hi, Blair Beekman here. I was hoping I could comment on redistricting ideas at this time. It will be coming up to the City Council sometime soon for further debate and discussion for all sides. I wanted to comment that, it's just my feeling that there's differences between the unity map and the community map, and I feel both are good. And I feel both are important learning experiences and what we eventually decide on. And I wanted to offer that, I feel the people of the unity map have done their best to try to be accommodating. And I think that is the reason of its name, is unity map, is not to dominate the proceedings, but to be learning how to be compromising. And that's where the unity comes in. And I hope the aggression of the people who are for the community map is learning to subside, and we're learning to work together towards final goals. I think all sides can be negotiative. I'm hoping for that. And I really feel, a personal note, that District 7 can, it needs to be closer to the Google Village area. And I think we have to think more in the future, if not now, in the next 10 years after redistricting ideas, east-west ideas in the future of redistricting, and how District 7 now can be around the Google Village area along with District 6 and District 3. And District 3 is not exclusively the rights of big business. District 7 can move up into the San Jose State area. And I think that can be an interesting choice for ourselves for our future. So thanks for this time of open public comment. I had a few more things to say. I can't think of them now, but thank you for your time.
Thank you for your comment, Mr. Bleekman. If there are no other hands in the attendees section, I believe we can move on to the fourth agenda item. Alrighty, under consent calendar, is there a motion on the table to approve the October 25th, 2021 meeting minutes?
Commissioner Ghosh, I motion to approve the October 25th, 2021 meeting minutes.
Thank you. Is there
a second?
all in favor, please say aye.
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 Any opposed, please say nay. Any abstentions? Then the motion to approve the October 25th, 2021 meeting minutes has unanimously passed. Next, we will be approving the October 25th attendance record. Are there currently any motions on the table?
I, Commissioner Chen, motion to approve the October 25th attendance records.
Is there a second?
I, Commissioner UYTINCO, second.
All in favor, please say aye.
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 Any opposed, please say nay. Any abstentions? Then with that, the motion to approve the October 25th, 2021 attendance record unanimously passes. We will move on to approving the district-specific Youth Advisory Council work plans. Under this, we have both District 2 and District 7. Having read these, are there any motions on the table to approve both of these under item C?
Commissioner Ghosh, I motion to approve both work plans under the item C.
Are there any seconds?
I, Commissioner Chen, second.
All in favor, please say aye.
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 Any opposed, please say nay. Any abstentions?
Aye.
And with that, oh, was that an aye?
Yeah. I don't know enough about the topic to give my opinion.
I do not believe you are a commissioner, so we are going to be moving on as if this has unanimously passed.
I am here on AGOM, the District 9 Commissioner's behalf. However, if my say was not necessarily counted, that is of no problem.
Yeah, while you are here on Commissioner Singh's behalf, you will not exactly have any voting power as you are not the appointee. Moving on, we have the discussion items after that has been unanimously passed by all commissioners. First, we have moved the discussion of the transition of the Youth Commission newsletter to a blog format. So Commissioner Ghosh, if you would like to take that away.
Yeah, of course. So I'm going to keep this pretty short, but basically I just got news from Megan that we are able to start posting things on the library website as soon as I get a training done. So hopefully I can get that sorted within the next 2 weeks. And so in the meantime, what I need you guys to do is continue filling up the Google Drive with more blog posts, art portfolios, things like that. So some of the requirements that we're going to have for the newsletter now include, like, if you have an art piece, you need to have like many of them and have a really short artist statement from whoever made those pieces. And for the actual articles, just keep in mind, if you are writing something as a commissioner, make sure you sign off with your citizen name rather than as a youth commissioner, because those are not going to be individually approved under these general meetings. And so I guess the main thing is to just generally approve me posting these blog posts without requiring consent at these upcoming meetings. If that made sense. Okay.
Alrighty, at this time, are there any motions on the table to approve the transition of this to a blog format?
I, Commissioner Chan, move to transition the newsletter into a blog.
Is there a second?
And I, Commissioner UYTINCCO, second.
All commissioners in favor, please say aye.
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 Any opposed, please say nay. Any abstentions? Then we will be, and with that, the transition from a newsletter format to a blog format has unanimously passed. Next, we can go on to the District 4 project proposal regarding Advise, Inspire, and Motivate by Commissioner UYTINCCO.
Cool. Hi, everybody. So every year, the D4YAC, we hold a conference called AIM, which stands for Advise, Inspire, and Motivate. So the intention of this conference is to encourage youth in the Silicon Valley to pursue careers in the Silicon Valley. They're workshops that are focused on different career fields. So this year, it'll be the first year in 2 whole years that we'll be hopefully holding this event because of all these circumstances. So we want to come back with a bang. So our proposal is that this event will be held on March 12th, a Saturday, at the Independence High School Theater from 4 p.m. to 5:30 p.m.
At this time, are there any questions for Commissioner UYTINCCO? Alrighty, then are there any motions on the table to pass Commissioner UYTINCCO's project proposal?
Commissioner Escobar, I motion to pass the project proposal. Sorry, words.
Are there any seconds?
I, Commissioner Solowar, second.
All commissioners in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, please say nay. Any abstentions? And with that, Commissioner UYTINCCO's project proposal unanimously passes. We will be moving on to the next agenda, which is agenda item, which is presented by Commissioner Chen.
Right. Hi, guys. So first, I would like to have one of the authors of this project proposal say his piece.
Hi, so I'm Andrew Smith, and right off the bat, I wanted to point out that the title of our project doesn't really get to the point of it, because we're going for a community gathering, not really a group discussion. And it won't be limited to just a discussion on predetermined items. But in the end, our goal for this is the fact that community and engagement are two things that our district could really work on. And I think that this project has the potential to take us in that direction, because our district has never really had events that brought us together in an informal setting like this to discuss the problems that we all face. And as a result, engagement is often low and disjointed. This event can really help rectify that and facilitate some insightful discussion. I understand that there are challenges associated with organizing an event such as this one, namely with turnout and outreach, but our entire D1 YAC is devoted to this project and making sure it's a success. And because we know what we need to do, we're all really confident that we can make this happen. And the costs with this project are very, very low, and it can be one of our next steps towards a better District 1. So please vote to approve this project. We can do a lot of good.
All right, thank you, Andrew. That essentially covers all the points I wanted to make, but one other thing is that there is precedent for this type of event. Saratoga's Youth Commission runs a similar event called Pizza and Politics, and it is one of their most successful annual events. So I have reason to believe that this event will too have high turnout and achieve all that we are aiming for.
Thank you. With that being said, are there any questions?
Yeah, so just to clarify, is this like a regular, like ongoing monthly event, or is this just one time that we're organizing?
For now, we're deciding this to be a one-time event, depending on turnout and overall success. We may make it a recurring event, but for now, we're just planning it to be a one-time thing.
Commissioner Utinko?
Hi, can you guys elaborate on what topics you want to address?
We have not decided that, but they're including but not limited to recent surges in nativist and popular sentiment in the mainstream and just broad political movements. We're also going to be talking about more specific local issues. It's all in flux right now, but we'll figure it out.
All right, if that is the end of the questions, are there any motions on the table to approve Commissioner Chen's project proposal?
I, Commissioner Yutinko, move to approve District 1's project proposal.
Are there any seconds?
I,
Commissioner
Commissioner Shriram, second that motion.
All in favor, please say aye.
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 Any opposed, please say nay. Any abstentions? With that, Commissioner Chen's project proposal unanimously passes. We will be moving on to item C, which is District 9's policy proposal regarding electric vehicle charging stations. Just to clarify, that would be the District 9 YAC member presenting.
Yeah, sorry about the miscommunications on the other run-ins, but yeah, as I started to say earlier, our plan is that we can implement electric car charging stations in public spaces such as parks and rest stops, highway rest stops rather, in order to both promote electric car usage in the city and create a self-sustaining way to possibly provide the city with more clean electricity, as well as 1 second here, as well as though there may be setbacks on top of cleaning this, it may also promote highway roadside cleanups more often due to the more public accessible sought after charging stations.
At this time, I see Mr. Beekman's hand is raised, so I do not know if he wants to speak on this topic.
Hi, Blair Beekman. Yes, I would.
You may ask your question.
I wanted to offer a public comment. Is that possible?
Yeah, sure thing.
Thank you. I go to attend VTA meetings regularly on the subject, and I thought you would be interested to know that the east side of San Jose is in charge of the future of electric charging for bus stations, which it's a nice responsibility for the east side of San Jose to have. And I just wanted to note that at this time and what East San Jose projects can do and can be about for our future, which is of interest. And to also note that with the charging station issues, that good renewable practices are hopeful, and how we can address renewable and local procurement ideas. And I also had one more item to consider about the future. Oh yes, renewable charging stations, their use and purpose within low-income neighborhoods, for it to be accessible to low-income neighborhoods. That's an important goal, and so it's nice what East Side VTA electric bus ideas and their charging stations are doing in this time, and what they can represent. Renewable energy ideas and local procurement practices is an important concept to help this process along, and the equity involved with the future of renewable charging stations is incredibly important too. Thanks a lot for your time.
Yeah, absolutely. I have heard about that in the past. We will make sure to reach out to them for if we need any advice or anything on this matter.
Thank you for your comment, Mr. Beekman. All right, I had one question. How much in your policy proposal, I saw that you wanted to add infrastructure for electric charging stations in parking lots. Do you know what percentage would be dedicated to the electric charging stations?
Percentage wise, we are looking forward to promoting electric cars and whatnot. So I think it would be at least around 5%, though it does heavily depend on how large the parking station is, because if it is a big mall or whatnot, we would not want to limit parking purely for our own purpose. So general shopping center, we would have 5%, but it would vary based on demand.
Are there any other questions at this time? All right, is there a motion on the table to approve Commissioner Singh's policy proposal?
I had one question, and that was just based on the specificness of the policy recommendation. I want to ask you, Nicole, as the chair, do you think that this policy recommendation is specific enough for it to be submitted as a council recommendation?
I believe that if they include the 5% number that they have just mentioned, then yes, it will be specific enough.
Okay.
Alrighty. At this time, is there a motion to approve Commissioner Singh's policy proposal?
I, Commissioner Chen, move to approve Commissioner Singh's policy proposal on electric vehicle charging stations.
Is there a second?
Commissioner Escobar, I second.
All in favor, please say aye.
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 Any opposed, please say nay. Any abstentions? Then Commissioner Singh's policy proposal on electric charging stations successfully passes unanimously. Since we have already moved item D of the agenda up to the beginning, we will be moving into reports and information only. The first will be Ms. Andrade if she is present.
Yes. Hello. Good evening, everyone. Nice to see you all. So let me give you my report from Council Member Sylvia Rennes. So this month, we held earlier in the month the joint special meeting with the county on gender-based violence and child sexual assault. We made progress as always. We came up with motions and we're moving forward, and we plan on having another meeting, and we're looking at April. We still don't have a date, but I do want to thank you on behalf of the councilwoman for all your support. I know many of you always send in letters of support or call in. I know that it takes place during school hours, so the fact that you still make the effort to send in public comment is really appreciated. So thanks again for all your support. We've also been busy supporting our school sites with their vaccination clinics, and those are turning out to be a great success. And also our COVID testing centers at the middle schools in one of our largest school districts in District 8, which is Evergreen School District. We're also supporting our Evergreen School District with a coat drive. They have 11 out of the 13 schools are participating in a district-wide coat drive, and Eastridge is also part of that. So we're very excited to be partnering with everyone and supporting our children and our homeless community with these coats. And we've been partnering with our faith communities with food distribution, and also one of our faith communities actually has a 24-hour fridge and pantry that's outside in their patio. So people can drop things off in the fridge. It's open to everyone 24 hours. There's no registration. So it's different than most food distribution sites. So people don't have to register. It's literally a pantry, and it's a neighborhood pantry, and it's open to anyone. So it's a great idea, and we were really happy to find out about it. We just recently learned about it. And then we still continue every month, every third Saturday of the month, we're still partnering and supporting Second Harvest Food Bank at Welch Park. We just got new volunteers, and it's one of our faith communities also. And we're building our community and supporting our community at the food distribution site, not just at Welch Park, but at also different locations throughout District 8. So we're very excited because we're definitely expanding our outreach and building our relationships with our faith community, our school community, and our community in general. So I get to be part of that because I like to volunteer to be there. So it's very exciting for me. And to see all the work that the students are doing, that our staff are doing also out there, it's really exciting. So that's pretty much my report. And I hope and wish everybody a great Thanksgiving. Thank you. And if you have any questions, I'll go ahead and take them.
Alrighty, it looks like there are no questions at this time. Thank you, Ms. Andrade, for your report. Next, we will be going on to the San Jose Library report.
I believe that's me. My name is Megan Malloy, and I'll be giving the director's announcement for the San Jose Public Library. So the first thing is the San Jose Public Library hours have expanded. On November 10th, the San Jose Public Library expanded hours at branch libraries and the Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Library. Branch hours expanded from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. on Wednesdays. King Library hours expanded from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. on Mondays and Wednesdays. Mount Pleasant Neighborhood Library hours remain the same. This is a part of a phased approach to increasing library access. For more information on the library's hours, please visit sjpl.org/reopening. An update on our Thanksgiving holiday closure. All library branches, including the Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Library, will be closed for the Thanksgiving holiday on Thursday, November 25th and Friday, November 26th. The library will resume normal operating hours on Saturday, November 27th. The library's online collection, e-library card registration, e-learning resources, and streaming services are always available at sjpl.org. And Teenage Q's Holiday Teen Zoom Theater is happening. It's a live theatrical experience via Zoom, and it will premiere its special holiday show on Friday, December 17th from 7 to 9 p.m. From the comfort of your own home, enjoy virtual performances of plays, Santa in the Off-Season, and Let There Be Lights by playwright Dwayne Yancey, put on by a talented cast of San Jose teens. Teenage Q's Zoom Theater is a drama program for teens who love acting, no experience required. Virtual auditions for professional plays adapted for Zoom are announced on the SJPL website and held for summer, spring, and the fall holiday productions. They are open to middle and high school students in the San Jose area. All live performances are hosted through SJPL's official Zoom account on select nights, and recordings are posted on SJPL's YouTube channel. Our previous productions are Quarantines and Gossip. All productions are suitable to be watched by a general audience. Registrations for your virtual seats begins Wednesday, December 1st on sjpl.org. You'll receive a Zoom link for the live show and the link for your downloadable program on Friday, December 17th before the performance. And a recording of the performance will be available on SJPL's YouTube channel after December 20th. For more information, please visit sjpl.org. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Malloy. At this time, are there any questions? I see Mr. Beekman has his hand up again. So.
Hi, Blair Beekman for public comment. For 2 minutes, I guess. Public comment. I speak often at public comment time at city council meetings and committee meetings about the good practices that's possible with the future of open public policies and accountability with the future of surveillance and technology and data collection. And it's ACLU practices and guidelines and state legal precedents that I think can do some amazing things towards the ideas of the future of open democracy, community sustainability. It's really interesting work. And the library, city library, speaks often at city council meetings like Jill Bourne about the importance of digital equity and bridging the digital divide. And I wanted to offer a friendly reminder that in the importance of doing those things, that to have open public policies with the future and accountability with the future of bridging the digital divide issues, I think is an important one too, in how we talk about the future of bridging the digital divide and digital equity issues. That I just wanted to remind yourselves of, and the fact that actually City of San Jose is actually working to make the notification process for the future of cell phone towers a more open, accessible process. They're themselves are personally notifying neighborhood associations and business associations when they have a notification, when they have a new cell tower going up. They didn't do that in the past. That was only the job of the telecoms to do that. And those notification processes weren't too great. And they're getting better at it, more clear about it. The telecoms are. San Jose city government is helping them do that. And they're doing this notification with the business associations and neighborhood associations. So steps are being made. And it's that process. That's the sustainability. That's the innovation. I think it's vitally important to be considering the work of the ACLU in this issue. Good luck how yourselves can work on it. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Beekman. At this time, are there any other questions or comments? Alrighty, then we will be moving on to item C, which is the Commission Chair Report. This month, we as a commission just held our first town hall on civic engagement with a turnout of about 15 youth. There, we got youth to pledge to pre-register and register to vote once they were of age. And we will be planning our next town hall for sometime in February, as well as our budget summit in February and our end of the year event, which is going to be in June. Next, we will be going to the commissioners' reports per city district. So Commissioner Chen, who will be starting us off.
Right. So the project proposal was really our primary focus over the past month. We finished that up, and we've also been simultaneously working on a policy proposal, and we expect to finish that by the next general meeting in December. And I guess from now on, we will just be planning our event, doing outreach, and doing all that we can to ensure that it is a success and that we can just further establish credence, I guess, within our community, and we can build better relations. And yeah, we'll just keep working on stuff.
All right, Commissioner Juneja, are you still here?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
So our YAC plan for the year just got passed in this meeting. So we're looking forward to starting all of the initiatives detailed there in the future. That's really all I can say, but that's where we're at.
Thank you. As for District 3, our last YAC meeting was the 3rd of November. In our next YAC meeting, we will be planning a meeting with our local city council member in order to establish a policy pipeline, as well as potentially writing another policy proposal. Commissioner UYTINCCO.
Hi, so District 4 is currently writing 2 policy proposals and 1 project proposal, as well as working on a deliverable for the civic engagement town hall with District 7.
All right. District 5 is vacant, so Commissioner Solmawar.
Yeah, all right. So this past month, I've been building up my yak. It's going pretty well. I have my council member's office helping me out with that. So I think I've had about 5 new people in the past couple of weeks. So yeah, that's what I've been working on.
Congratulations on your new people. Commissioner Sriram.
So we're kind of just working on, we recently just finished our work plan, and we also gained 1 more new member. And we're currently just working on the things that we've planned through different events.
Congratulations on your new member. Commissioner Escobar.
So our YAC has been working on environmental policy. We recently met with the I don't even know the exact name of their team, to be honest, but I think it's Silicon Valley Youth Climate Action. And they were just super helpful, and we created that alliance with them. I thought that was so great to see. And then we're also working on a vote policy with 2 other districts. So we're really looking forward to the progress District 8 is making.
Thank you. The District 9 commissioner is not present, neither is the District 10 commissioner or the citywide commissioner. So with that, we can move on to our next agenda item, which is items for future commission meeting agendas. I will go down the list of commissioners in order of your districts for any items you have for the future meeting. Commissioner Chen, do you have any items?
Yeah, could I get a policy proposal on the December agenda?
Yes, that works. Commissioner Juneja, do you have anything?
Other than our multi-district policy proposal that I'm doing with you, Commissioner Huang, and Commissioner Escobar, nothing at the moment, but if anything does change, I will make sure to let you know.
Great. District 3 might have 2 policy proposals coming up. District 4, do you have anything?
Possibly 1 project proposal and 1 policy proposal.
Thank you. Commissioner Somawar, do you have anything?
Right now, I'm still unsure if I'm going to have a policy proposal because I've been working on one with my yak, but I will let you know before the next deadline.
Thank you. Commissioner Escobar, aside from our current joint policy proposal, do you have anything?
Nothing aside from that, but if anything pops up, I'll be sure to let you all know.
All right. I believe I skipped a commissioner. Commissioner Sriram?
No, I don't have anything for the future meeting.
Okay. And in the chat, I see Mr. Beekman said the current state of digital equity issues as a policy proposal. As a commission, we are not allowed to work as a commission on public comments, suggestions, but if any commissioner would like to take that up with Mr. Beekman, they will be free to do that. And Commissioner Chen, do you think you would get that done by the next meeting or in a future one after December?
Potentially December. I think we can do it, but I'll let you know if anything changes.
Great. I see that Mr. Beekman's hand is still up, so I will be clicking the allow to talk button.
Whoops, I didn't mean to put my hand up, but since I'm here, yeah, thank you for the explanation about how I can use the chat. I didn't mean to, I only meant it as a suggestion. Maybe it is something, I don't know if what your Brown Act rules are, but that can be thought of after this meeting by yourselves, or I can write to you and ask as a proposal idea. If that can work that way, maybe that's how we can do this in the future. Thank you.
Thank you. I'm looking forward to you and Commissioner Chen working together. All right, that means at 7:14, we are going to be adjourning the meeting. So is there a motion on the table to adjourn this meeting? The next general meeting is going to be on December 13th. It's been moved up due to all the commissioners' breaks via a Zoom webinar at 6:30 p.m. Any motions on the table so that we can adjourn this meeting?
I, Commissioner UYTINCO, make a motion to adjourn this meeting at 7:14 p.m.
Thank you. Are there any seconds?
Hi, Commissioner Chen, second.
All in favor, please say aye.
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 Any opposed, please say nay. Any abstentions? Then with that, the motion unanimously passes to adjourn this meeting at 7:15 p.m. PST. We will see you at the next general meeting.
Hi, everyone.